This is Hermance with your Farmers Cooperative Market Update. Corn closed this week up 3, beans were up 6, with wheat up 20. As we saw a little bit of lower estimates there as the Pro Farmer Tour swung through the Midwest states here, showed us a little bit lower yields than what we were initially estimating. We saw the USDA report that came out, thought we'd be in the 190s as far as dryland crops. The Pro Farmer Tour had us in the 170s there. So we saw a little bit of a creep upwards there with corn. Obviously the big story that we're going on so far right now is seeing what's going to happen with Iowa, whether or not there's as much damage as what we initially thought there would be, and whether or not we had as much storage knocked out there as what they were talking about early on with that storm that swung through there. Right now, another thing to kind of look forward to is as we get closer to harvest here with these warmer temps coming through, that could push up harvest a couple of days here. So it's something to kind of look forward to as we were initially looking at maybe the back end of September for harvest to start. Maybe we sneak into that second or third week here, depending upon whether or not you're in Nebraska or Kansas. As we look in that Kansas territory there, soybeans look to be first week of October there, as everything just looks really, really green. They may be a little bit later start to harvest here than what we see in Nebraska, but we'll obviously monitor that as we go forward here. With harvest being as close as what it is, make sure that your marketing strategies are ready for execution here, as we could see potentially basis widen a little bit as we get more information about yields coming out of the fields right now. Obviously something to monitor is making sure that you have all your strategies lined up here with your calls, options, or your futures bought as we look to hedge, as we look for hedging strategies to protect your crop going forward. If you have any questions with that, feel free to call the Dorchester office at 402-946-2211. And again, this is Hermance with your Farmers Cooperative Market Update.